Rick and Morty Season 9 Episode 2 Review: The Dark Truth Behind Rick's Perfect Vacation. Imagine finally escaping your stressful life. No responsibilities, no pressure, no problems, just friends, bowling nights, cold drinks, and happiness. Now imagine discovering that no matter how far you run, you can never escape yourself. That's exactly what makes Rick and Morty Season 9 Episode 2, Rick's Days, 7 Nights, one of the most powerful episodes we've seen in years. After a premiere that left many fans feeling underwhelmed, Episode 2 reminds everyone why Rick and Morty remains one of television's smartest animated series. And surprisingly, it does so by being more tragic than funny. The episode opens with a mystery. Instead of seeing Rick Sanchez jumping through dimensions or causing intergalactic chaos, we're introduced to a guy named Ted. He's driving an RV. He's hanging out at a local bowling alley. He's spending time with a group of friendly small-town people. Everything feels peaceful, everything feels normal, and if you've watched Rick and Morty long enough, you immediately know something isn't right. Who is Ted? Where is Rick? And why does this entire situation feel so strange? Thankfully, the episode doesn't keep us waiting too long. The truth is both hilarious and heartbreaking. Ted is essentially Rick's vacation self, a version of Rick trying to escape the burden of being the smartest man in the universe. For once, Rick doesn't want adventure. He doesn't want science. He doesn't want the multiverse. He just wants peace. But the genius of this episode is that it understands something Rick himself refuses to accept. You can't simply walk away from who you are. Soon, Rick literally finds himself at war with himself. And that's where the episode becomes fascinating. Unlike most Rick and Morty adventures, the villain isn't an alien emperor, evil corporation, or cosmic monster. The villain is Rick. And the hero is also Rick. It's a battle between two versions of the same person fighting for completely different futures. The action scenes are fantastic. Watching Ted transform an ordinary RV and bowling equipment into high-tech weapons is exactly the kind of ridiculous creativity fans love from this series. The bowling alley battle is packed with explosions, laser attacks, and classic Rick-style inventions. But beneath all the excitement lies a deep sadness. Every victory comes with a cost. And that cost becomes painfully clear when tragedy strikes. The death of Brenda changes everything. Suddenly, the episode shifts from fun science fiction adventure into something much heavier. The emotional weight starts building, and it never lets go. What makes the second half so brilliant is how it explores human desire. After Ted's friends discover his connection to Rick's incredible technology, their lives change forever. The simple things that once made them happy are no longer enough. Bowling becomes boring. Fishing loses its magic. Ordinary life feels small. Now they want more. More power, more technology, more excitement, more everything. And that's the real lesson of this episode. Sometimes the pursuit of more destroys the happiness you already have. One by one, Ted watches his perfect life crumble. The friendships he valued begin falling apart. The peaceful world he created starts disappearing. And the very thing he was trying to escape slowly consumes him. By the final act, Ted may have defeated Rick physically. But emotionally, Rick wins. Because Ted has become exactly what he never wanted to become. Rick Sanchez. The final conversation between Rick and Morty is absolutely heartbreaking. Ted desperately searches for hope. He wants someone to tell him his future will be different. That he won't end up miserable. That he won't become another version of Rick. Morty tries to comfort him. But even Morty knows the truth. Some paths are impossible to avoid. When Ted finally presses the mysterious red button, the episode leaves viewers with a haunting question. Did the button actually change anything? Or had Ted already become Rick long before that moment? That's what makes this ending so memorable. It's not about science fiction. It's not about technology. It's about identity. It's about loneliness. And it's about the painful reality that sometimes the person we struggle most against is ourselves. Overall, Rick's Days, 7 Nights, is a fantastic episode and easily one of the strongest entries in recent seasons. It's emotional. It's thought-provoking. It's surprisingly heartbreaking. And once again, Rick and Morty proves that its greatest stories aren't about saving the universe. They're about understanding the broken man trying to survive inside it.